Our health depends on numerous factors and influences, so we need to be determined and follow some strict healthy living and dietary habits if we want to maintain its optimal state. Apple cider vinegar is one of the most beneficial and versatile foods, with an extremely wide range of uses, and it thus leads to a healthier and happy life. It has been used for centuries all around the world, and Hippocrates used it to treat various ailments in 400 BC. He found that this natural healing elixir has potent antibiotic and antiseptic properties that fight bacteria and germs and support overall health. These are the most important health benefits of apple cider vinegar. Coughs. Coughs can be of various types, and they are therefore treated depending on their intensity and nature. However, the following natural remedy will be of great help. Add 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar and 2 tablespoons of honey to a glass of water, and drink it before meals, or in the case of irritations. You should sip it during the evening to prevent an attack during the night, so have a glass of it next to your bed. Asthma. Add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to a glass of water and sip this solution for half an hour. After 30 minutes, repeat again, and this will reduce the intensity of the wheezing. Heartburn. One experiences heartburn usually after a meal, or even 2 hours afterward. Yet, drink water with apple cider vinegar before meals to alleviate it. Eyes, tired and sore. The mixture of honey and apple cider vinegar in a glass of water supplies the eyes with the needed vitamins and other elements for proper functioning, and thus prevents the onset of tired and sore eyes. You should take it 3 times daily. Diarrhea. Apple cider vinegar is a powerful antiseptic, so it is extremely effective in the case of the digestion, assimilation, and elimination of food, and it cleanses the intestines and the digestive tract. It controls diarrhea in a short time. You should add a teaspoonful of cider vinegar in a glass of water, and take it before meals the entire day. You should have about 6 glasses of this remedy daily. Note that diarrhea is the natural mechanism of the body to remove some irritating toxin in the digestive tract, so you should never treat it with drugs. Instead, use apple cider vinegar to reduce the intensity and help the natural elimination of dangerous toxins from the body. Headaches. Headaches can be of various types, due to their different causes. Yet, migraines are definitely the most annoying of them all, and you can relieve them by the use of honey and apple cider vinegar. You can take 2 teaspoons of honey with meals, or mix apple cider vinegar and water in equal amounts, and boil the mixture. When it is coming to rise, lean the head and inhale the fumes for 50 to 80 breaths. Blood clotting. It has potent blood clotting properties, so you should take a glass of water with 2 teaspoons of it 3 times a day. Eczema. Drink a glass of water with cider vinegar and honey 3 times daily, or apply an apple cider vinegar solution with water on the skin several times daily. Eczema is most often the result of potassium deficiency, so make sure you stay away from the salt. Food poisoning. The antiseptic properties of apple cider vinegar make it excellent in the case of food poisoning, as it makes the dangerous foods harmless. Blood loss. It is especially helpful in the case of blood loss prevention. Therefore, in the case of injuries or nose bleeding without any apparent reason, add 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar to a glass of water and drink it 3 times daily to restore the natural clotting ability of the blood. Hair loss. One of the main causes of hair loss is a tissue salt deficiency. The cider vinegar will establish the natural balance and provide the needed nutrients. Also, the hair will stop falling over time, and it will start growing rapidly. After a few months, the hair will be healthy, thick, and shiny. Add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to a glass of water and drink it between or with meals. Hay fever. The symptoms of hay fever include sneezing, watery eyes, running nose. Therefore, the excessive fluids tries to offload. Before the hay fever season, take a tablespoon of honey before meals for a fortnight. Also, mix 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar and the same amount of honey in a glass of water, and drink this 3 times daily during the hay fever season. Hearing loss. Take apple cider vinegar 3 times daily and you will soon notice the effects. Weight loss. It effectively burns up the stored fat in the body, so its intake will help you lose extra pounds. Take it 3 times a day and you will notice the effects very soon. Hiccups. Take a glass of water with apple cider vinegar before meals to prevent hiccups, and have a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to stop it instantly. Teeth. This miraculous item regulates the metabolism, so it is excellent for the teeth. If used as a mouthwash, it eradicates tartar deposits and whitens the teeth. Add a teaspoon to a glass of water to prepare the mouthwash, and if you drink it, you can prevent tooth decay. The same mouthwash can be used to soothe sore gums and ulcerated gums. Note that the solution should not be too strong, as it can create a stinging sensation on the open sores. Varicose veins. Apply undiluted vinegar on the affected veins in the morning and in the evening, and massage the area with movements towards the heart. If the legs are affected, you should start from the ankles, and go upward towards the thighs. You can also mix 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar and 2 teaspoons of honey in a glass of water and take it 3 times daily. High blood pressure. High blood pressure is often the result of unhealthy dietary habits, so individuals should avoid protein, starchy foods, salt, and wheat products. You should mix 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar and honey in a glass of water 3-4 times daily to regulate high blood pressure. Insomnia. Insomnia may be caused by multiple factors, but honey and apple cider vinegar have been found to be extremely helpful in this case. Add 2 tablespoons of honey and 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar to a glass of water, and take this remedy before going to sleep. Do not take drugs as a sleeping aid, as they are addictive and cause various adverse effects. Studies have shown that the main cause of insomnia is a deficiency of phosphate of potash and phosphate of iron. You can try to find a biochemical salt known as coliphos in health stores, as it will provide the needed amounts of this combination. Kidneys and bladder. Apple cider vinegar has a potent eliminative ability, and it flushes numerous toxins and dangerous compounds from the kidneys and the bladder. Add 2 teaspoons of cider vinegar in a glass of water, and consume this remedy 6 times daily. This treatment is also extremely beneficial in the case of pyelitis, or an inflammation of the kidneys. Menstruation. Apple cider vinegar regulates and normalizes the menstrual cycle. Pour 2 teaspoons of it in a glass of water and drink it 3 times daily. Also, make sure you adjust the diet during the period, as it might become painful if you consume too much wheat products and animal protein. Also, avoid fish, meat, poultry, wheat, and other processed foods. On the other hand, focus on fresh fruits and vegetables, and you will quickly notice the difference, and you will support the speedy elimination. Mucus discharges. Unhealthy diets often cause post-nasal drips and watery eyes, as the body tries to remove the excess mucus which results from unhealthy foods. This is often the result of a potassium deficiency, so apple cider vinegar will be a great help. Avoid corn, rye, 3 times daily with meals. Nail problems. If your nails are thin, cracking, brittle, and fragile, your body probably lacks some nutrients. However, apple cider vinegar is extremely effective in these cases, as it provides numerous nutrients and strengthens the nails. You should add 2 teaspoons of it to a glass of water and take this drink 3 times during the day. Dizziness. Add 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar and 2 teaspoons of honey to a glass of water and drink it 3 times daily. The effects will not be noticed immediately, but the intensity will be gradually lessened. Ear discharge. Take a glass of water with a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar mid-morning and mid-afternoon, and the discharge will disappear soon. Nervousness. If you suffer from nervousness, you should mix 2 tablespoons of honey with 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and take the mix 3 times daily. Also, avoid refined sugar and flour products, and reduce the intake of high-starch and protein foods, and increase the intake of fruits and salads. Colitis. You should mix 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar and honey in a glass of water, and drink the mixture 3 times a day to treat colitis. Nose bleeding. Excessive nose bleeding is often caused by the inability of the blood to clot easily. Stuffy nose. To clear the stuffy nose, inhale the vapors of apple cider vinegar and water as in the treatment of headaches. This will also treat the sinus congestion, and will treat any inflammation that leads to the mucus deposits. Arthritis. You can apply vinegar to the painful joints, and also mix it with honey and treat this condition. Drink a glass of water with 2 teaspoons of cider vinegar and 2 teaspoons of honey 3 times daily. Also, you can soak the arthritic hand or foot in a hot apple cider vinegar solution for 10 minutes twice or 3 times daily. Prepare the solution by adding a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar to 1½ cups of water. In the case of arthritic knees, soak a cloth in an apple cider vinegar solution with water, and wrap it around the knee. Secure it with a dry cloth, and when it cools, wrung it out in the hot solution and apply it again. Repeat several times daily. Shingles. Apply undiluted apple cider vinegar to the affected area, and it will soothe the pain due to shingles. You can also take apple cider vinegar internally to treat this issue as well. Sore throat. Gargle with some apple cider vinegar to soothe a sore throat. Mix a teaspoon of it with a glass of water, and gargle on every hour, and swallow every second mouthful. Body weight. Apple cider vinegar can also help you normalize the body weight, as it provides the needed minerals for the organs. Mix 2 teaspoons of it with 2 teaspoons of honey in a glass of water and take this mixture 3 times daily. Hemorrhages. People who regularly consume apple cider vinegar, even in the case of cuts or injuries, have no issues, as their blood clots easily, and the bleeding stops almost instantly. Yet, if the wound bleeds and does not heal quickly, you should add 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar to a half or a full glass of water and drink it with and between meals, 6 times daily. You can also apply apple cider vinegar to the wounds to stop the bleeding. Fatigue. Chronic fatigue is a symptom of a lack of care for the body, when the person lacks sleep, rest, lives under stress, consumes unhealthy foods, etc. Note that it is best to take as many hours before midnight as you can. Honey is excellent as a sedative, so it is recommended to be taken at bedtime. 20 minutes after consumption, it is digested and absorbed in the body, as it is pre-digested sugar, once digested in the stomach of the honey bee, so we do not need to digest it. Mix a cup of honey and 3 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar and take 2 teaspoons of this before going to sleep. You will fall asleep within an hour. External use. The skin is the largest body organ, and it is of high importance for the overall health. It eliminates harmful substances but also absorbs the needed ones. Therefore, always make sure you only use safe and natural products for the skin. Cosmetics are often loaded with chemicals which cause numerous adverse effects. To maintain its vitality and glow, the skin needs an acid mantle, and the excessive alkalinity leads to multiple issues. Apple cider vinegar effectively cleanses the skin and the entire body, so if used as a bath, it detoxifies it and prevents skin conditions. Itchy scalp. Add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to a glass of water and dip the comb in it. Then, comb the hair for 15 minutes until saturated, and then wash it off. This will eliminate dandruff and prevents its future appearance. A bath. Add a half pint of apple cider vinegar to the water and soak in the bath for 15 minutes, to help the body absorb the nutrients. If you have an alkaline skin and often suffer from skin irritations and scratching, this will become your favorite bath. Hand bath. Add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to half a glass of warm water, and apply a palmful of this solution to the arms and shoulders. Rub the skin gently. Repeat the same with the legs and feet, and massage the areas. It will be completely absorbed by the skin and you do not need to towel it down.